So this is the new Fitbit Charge 5. It's a premium smart fitness tracker. Now on the front we have a 0.86 inch AMOLED full color display with 326 pixels per inch. There are no buttons, it's purely controlled via the touchscreen. And this is what the bottom of the watch looks like. The straps are removable, quite easy to remove and replace. I believe you cannot use the same straps that you have on the Charge 4. Fortunately in the box you do get a short strap and a long strap. That's convenient in case you have a big wrist. And I do want to quickly show you the charger. So you've got a USB magnetic charger that just clips on the back, and then you can plug this into any 5-watt USB source, and it only takes around 1 hour 20 minutes to fully charge the battery. You can see straight away always on display is active, and I really do like the always on display. We've got a very nice bright AMOLED display. You can see everything, even in direct sunlight. Now if you swipe down first of all, you will see payments, so Fitbit payments. You've got your do not disturb mode, sleep mode. You've got screen wake manual, or you can set it to automatic. So automatic means if you flip your wrist, the watch becomes active. If you put it on manual, you have to double tap in order to wake the screen. Waterlock mode, if you're going to go in the shower, if you're going to go for a swim, you need to turn waterlock mode on. If you don't, the water will automatically register touches and all sorts of things will open automatically on the watch. So if you're going to go near water, make sure you switch on waterlock mode. And then finally you have settings. To go back out of a menu, you can just swipe backwards, or you can double tap the screen at any time and that will take you straight back to the watch face. If you swipe up, you've got some health features. So your step counter distance. If you swipe again, you've got your hourly activity, heart rate. So if you're wearing the watch, it will constantly check your heart rate. So it has a continuous 24/7 heart rate sensor. If you swipe up again, you've got your sleep monitoring. And if you tap any of this information, you will not get any detailed reports. This is the basic information you can see on the watch. So that's my last night's sleep, 4 hours and 25 minutes. And yes, it is accurate. If you swipe again, you've got your SpO2. If we keep going, you've got your exercises. So exercise 1 of 5 completed. And that is pretty much it. So let's just go back to the watch face. If you swipe left, you've got the notifications. So if you tap it, you can read your notifications. And the notifications look good. I like that you have the little corresponding logos for each notification, so you know exactly where it's from. And the notifications are read only. And if you keep going, you've got your exercises. So you can immediately start a run, or if you swipe up, you've got other exercises. So bike, swim, treadmill, weights, interval workout. So that is pretty much all your exercises. If you swipe left, you've got alarms, timers, your EDA scan, which is a brand new feature. So you have to be wearing the watch for this to work, and you need to hold the side panels with your thumb and finger, and it will basically measure the body's response to stress through changes in your sweat glands on the skin. So that's a brand new feature, and this is the first Fitbit tracker to feature an EDA sensor. And if we swipe again, that takes you back to the watch face. So yeah, as I already mentioned, the display is nice and bright, looks great even outdoors, and I do like that always on display. Now let's talk about the health sensors. You have a built-in 24/7 heart rate sensor. You have SpO2 monitoring, automatic activity and sleep monitoring, built-in GPS, ECG, NFC, and you've got Fitbit Pay with a decent battery life that can last up to 7 days, depending on how you use it. ECG is not available yet, it's coming soon via a firmware update. You cannot initiate a manual SpO2 reading. Instead, it monitors your SpO2 automatically while you're sleeping, and also an hour after you wake up. So that stays on 95 until I go to sleep again. Other smartwatches and bands let you test the SpO2 on demand. The Fitbit Charge 5 does not let you do this. So a little disappointed to see that. But on a positive note, the heart rate sensor is continuous. So you get a reading at any time you like. And when I compared the reading to my medical grade O2 ring oximeter, I was pleased to see that the heart rate sensor is certainly close to medical grade standards and quite accurate. 73, 74, you can see. 74, 73, 75, 73. So you can see that it's very close to medical grade standards. Now the Fitbit Charge 5 does come with a free 6 months trial to the premium membership, I guess to get you hooked on it before you start paying for it. And I have a few more caveats to talk about. You cannot change the watch face directly from the watch. Usually, fitness trackers and smartwatches, you just keep the center press and it will allow you to change the watch face. The Fitbit Charge 5 won't let you do that. You have to change the watch face directly from the smartphone app, and even that is not straightforward. You have to go to the second tab labeled Discover, and from here you actually have to scroll and see Clocks and Apps Gallery. Swipe to the left and you'll see the clock faces. Tap it, and then you'll see the library of downloadable watch faces. So not a lot of watch faces to download, but at least the option is there. But here's another one. When you do decide to download a watch face, so you see a watch face you like, tap it, hit install, immediately time it. So the timer started, you can see what's happening. The watch face is around 295 KB. And I just want to show you how long it takes to download and install a watch face. There's a progress bar there. So 295 KB. And it's done. Stop. So it took 35 seconds to download that watch face and install it to the Fitbit Charge 5. 35 seconds is quite a long time for such a small watch face. So that tells me that you are not getting a powerful performance from this band. Also, a quick look at the Fitbit app. So you can see your health information there. You've got your zone, steps, distance and calories. You can tap for more detailed information. It tells you about your heart rate zones and how active you are with suggestions. And all that information can be viewed day and month. And you've got more info here. So stress management, your sleep data, your mindfulness, exercises, so your heart rate, and so on and so forth. You can expand on any of this info by just simply tapping, and it will give you detailed information. So this is my sleep data. I went to sleep last night just past midnight, and I woke up at 5:32 a.m. So that is no doubt accurate sleep tracking. Here's your blood oxygen variation. It says estimated oxygen variation. You can tap learn more, and it will give you information what's estimated oxygen variation and why does it matter. We've got a section from Discover apps, watch faces, including workouts, mindfulness exercises, diary programs. You've got a community page where you can join and share all your health, fitness goals, and fitness activities, or even what you're eating in the mornings. And here's another caveat: if you don't like the look of the watch face that you've just downloaded, you need to download another one, as the Fitbit Charge 5 can only store one watch face at a time. So no internal storage for music, no internal storage for watch faces, so only one at a time. The $30 Mi Band 5 lets you save multiple watch faces. This is basic stuff, people. Basic features which you expect a brand like Fitbit to give you. So I've already gone through a whole bunch of cons, but guess what? There are more. Fitbit Pay does not support the major UK banks. First of all, if you want to set up Fitbit Pay, you've got to do it from the smartphone, and you will not find it anywhere. It's like an admission to find. But I'll show you. I'll save you guys some hassle. If you just swipe down, tap on syncing, it will take you to this page, Fitbit Charge 5 wallet. Tap on wallet, and then you can go ahead and add any card. But here's the thing: Fitbit Pay does not support the major UK banks. If you bank with Barclays, NatWest, or Lloyds, you're not going to be able to use Fitbit Pay. Here are the banks supported in the UK. So that is it. And the only major bank I can see there is Santander. However, that being said, if you're in the United States, you do seem to have a much bigger choice of banks that are supported. So you can see the list just goes on and on. It's like a never-ending list for US. So if you're in the US and you buy this watch, you can definitely use the Fitbit Pay features. Wow, you guys got a long list of banks. Alright chicks, you can't stop telling us what's bad about the Fitbit Charge 5. Why don't you give us some positive points? Alright people, let's begin with the positive points. And I've already said this, but you have a bright AMOLED display, which is nice. It's nearly 2 times brighter than the previous Fitbit Charge 4. GPS is fast and accurate. The step counter and general health tracking is also accurate. It's very light on the wrist, although the screen could have been a bit bigger, as you can't see all your metrics on one screen and you have to tap through them to see them all. especially awkward if you're out for a jog. You know, you just want to glance at your watch and see all your metrics on one page. That's what I'm used to. So if I'm jogging or going for a run, I don't want to stand there and tap through all the metrics. So that actually means I might have to stand still, because tapping and jogging at the same time could lead to falling on the floor, and trust me, there's no fall detection in this watch either. So another positive point is the EDA sensor. So it will measure your body's response to stress through the sweat glands on your skin, and it takes 3 minutes for each test. Activity tracking and fitness is very good and accurate on the Fitbit, and that is the strongest selling point of this brand, the fitness tracking and the GPS. Now apparently we were supposed to get noise and snore detection, which Fitbit announced at the launch, but that did not happen. Now compared to the Charge 4, some features are no longer available in the Charge 5. There is no Spotify compatibility, so you can no longer control your Spotify music. Weather app is gone, and the breathing app and relaxing exercises have been moved to the smartphone app, and that now becomes a premium paid feature called mindfulness sessions. Altimeter is gone, so you can no longer see how many stairs you have climbed in a day. I know I was trying to tell you guys positives and more negatives just came out. Well, that's what happens when you're an honest reviewer. You're just going to say it as it is. So what about battery life? Well, I achieved nearly 4 days with the always on display active, doing one 30-minute outdoor walk every day. So not as good as the 14 and 21 days that you get with other fitness trackers, but nevertheless, if I had to choose a positive feature from this Fitbit Charge 5, the 4-day battery life would have to be a positive. So bottom line, what do I think of the Fitbit Charge 5? Well, it's actually a very good, accurate fitness tracker with solid sleep tracking, and that includes multiple sleep records. So not only will it track your sleep at night, but in the daytime, if you happen to fall asleep, it will also track that data and present it very accurately on the smartphone app. The built-in GPS is very fast and accurate, and you can expect an even more improved user experience once they drop the new updates and features. So general health tracking and user experience is excellent. I really admire the software and the way it tracks your health data, constantly offering you recommendations in the Fitbit app on how to improve your health and how to make the most of all the features. So very well designed software and smartphone app. The health tracking features as a fitness band is probably second to none. And yes, after using the premium features for a while, you will end up liking the premium features so much so that after 6 months it will feel strange not to renew and continue. But all that being said, quite frankly, if you already have the Fitbit Charge 4, I don't see much point upgrading, especially as the Charge 4 has more useful features which have been taken away in the 5. However, if you're currently using the Charge 3 or under and thinking of upgrading to the Charge 5, then yes, I can definitely recommend the upgrade to the Charge 5. So yes, you're getting a bigger and brighter screen on the Charge 5. Unfortunately, I still find the screen a little bit too small for my own personal preference. But that being said, this is definitely the most accurate health tracking band I have tested this year. Not just accurate, it's probably the most enjoyable fitness band I have used this year. And the credit does go to the system OS, how everything works so well. Yes, there are some drawbacks that I mentioned, but if you want a straightforward fitness tracker that you don't have to worry about too much, just put it on your wrist and go about your everyday task. Everything you do will automatically be calculated for you. All the data, all your fitness data will automatically appear on your watch, and you don't really have to do anything. Everything gets logged automatically and works extremely well. Now, there's enough in the software to keep you busy and to really make a difference in your health. The Fitbit software combined with the premium features offers an incredible health experience that I haven't experienced on any other smartwatch. So taking into consideration all the drawbacks that I mentioned, at the end of the day, this is not a full-featured smartwatch. This is a fitness tracker, and not any old fitness tracker. This is one of the best fitness tracking bands I have tested this year. That's all for this